truth about the film The Devil Inside, a Truthiracy documentary research film. This documentary is made to not fool you, but to empower you with wisdom and knowledge and bring you the real truth. So if you're a Bible believer or a Christian or religious in any way, shape, or form, this video is for you, so do not turn your back on the truth. You see, the Illuminati are trying to fool you. They are the person behind the screen. They are pulling the strings. They are the evil ones. They are the Eve of El, or the Elites. And when I try to educate Christians or Satanists, for example, they ban my videos because they don't want you to hold the wisdom and the truth. You see, they want you to live in fear and to be scared of the unknown so that they can control you. You see, they have the power and they want you to be ignorant. So ignorance is ignore. So do not ignore the truth. So you see, films made by Hollywood and the Illuminati like Paranormal Activity and The Devil Inside, they are not based on truth at all. They were not inspired by true events. You see, they are not based on actual events. What they have done is tell you that they are inspired by true events. But what does that mean? Does that really mean that what they are showing you is the truth? They do not tell you which parts are truth and what is not true. So you see, they are the two-faced liars. They are trying to trick you. They are trying to brainwash you. You see, they are trying to mind freak you. They are trying to make you believe in the unbelievable. And that's why they want you to believe, because really, it's all just a lie. So you see, magic is not real at all. It's all a trick to fool you. So they use props to make you believe. But really, it's all fake, 100%. There is no such thing as magic, but they want you to believe there is. So you see, in the real world, these things do not exist. Just take a look around you and you will find that they are not real at all. You can look anywhere you want, but you will never find a real demon or a real monster or even a ghost, for example. Because these are all ideas that are placed inside of your mind to make you believe they are real. So you see, they are playing with your ignorance. And if you were not ignorant and you did not ignore the truth, you would know that there are no demons. A demon is nothing more than the deity of the moon, the dark nighttime of evilness, which is why we have monsters, which is nothing more than the moon star. You see, in real life, the moon is not evil at all. It's not a demon or a monster, but they use it as mind control, which is exactly why the moon gives us our word mind, which comes from Min, the moon. So you see, the moon god Min is why they tell you that you are going mental. And this is why when you think with your thoughts, the very word again comes from the moon, which is Thoth, the moon god. So you see, when one is mentally ill or insane, the very word again, sane, comes from sanity, which is again from the moon, Selene. And that's why when you go mentally crazy, they call you a lunatic, which again comes from Luna, the moon. So when you commit a sin or you act sinister, again, the very word comes from the moon god, sin. So you see, there is no such thing as an antichrist. Christ, the very word, again, comes from the moon, which is the crescent. And Christ and anti simply mean opposed or against. So the moon, which is against the sun, and the crescent of the moon is against the sun, and anti is against the sun. So they're just telling you that the Antichrist is the winter time or the nighttime of the moon. You see, the earth is always in both half darkness and half lightness, just like the annual year, half summer, half winter, and just like the day, which is half light and half darkness. So you see, people just don't understand the truth. God created everything and all things, therefore he is both darkness and lightness. He is the winter and the summer. He is the nighttime and the daytime. So you see, there is no such thing as an antichrist. This is the inversion of the year when things are hung upside down during the 12th month, which is December, which is Capricorn, which is why the symbol of the pentagram is the goat. The goat is the Capricorn, which is the word gut, which is the word God. So you see, this is why Christians and Judea worship the same symbols, which is the tetragrammaton and the pentagram. So there is no such thing as Satan, the devil, or Jesus and God. They are both the same aspect of one another. They are one unity. They are united as one, which is why the very word deity means both day and night. So you see, Jesus is the Son of God, just as Zeus or Jesus is the son of Saturn El, the god. You see, the very word Zeus and Jesus both have the same etymology, which is dios, which is two. They are both the dark and the light, both the day and the night, both the sun and the moon. So you see, there is no such thing as the devil or Satan. In Hebrew, the word is shad. And again, shad simply means the downtime or the time that overtakes the winter time. The moon overtakes the sun. Winter overtakes the summer. It's the shad, like in a shadow. It's the dark aspect of the light. So the devil is not real at all. You see, this is why God and the devil are really just the same thing. That's why God is known as El Shaddai. So the devil is Shad and God is Shaddai. So you see, the winter and nighttime are the death time of the daylight. They have taken over. They are in decline. The devil, which is why the DE words describe the words that mean the inversion or the death of. Things are in deceive mode. They are the deceiver. They are in decline. It is the death of December, for example. It is the decay of the year or the decay of the daylight. So you see, our life or time, the annual year, is calculated by both the sun and the moon, just like life, which is calculated by the male and the female, which gives life. So you see, this is why they want you to Bel Eve, or sun and moon, in the Bible, which is both, again, the sun and the moon, which is why they have the Old Testament and the New Testament. It's talking about the old and the new, or the day and the night, the winter and the summer, the old year and the new year. So you see, the whole story of religion is about Re, the sun god, or the son of God. And this is why the whole focus is on winter solstice, which we know as Christmas time, in December, when the sun dies on the cross, which is why the story is talking about Jesus being slain or sacrificed on the cross. So you see, this is why Christians use the symbol of the cross, because the cross is talking about the zodiac wheel, and the cross is the X, which is exactly why we have Christmas or Xmas. You see, X is death, and Mass is the massacre or the mass sacrifice, which is why Christmas is talking about the sacrifice and the death of Jesus, the Son of God. So you see, this is why they want the Christians to drink the blood and eat the flesh of the sacrifice, to partake in this ancient sacrifice ritual. So you see, the God of the Bible is Saturn El, which is the bull god El from Cana Phoenicia. And this is why the Bible comes from Byblos, which comes from Cana Phoenicia. And his name is Cronus, or Saturn El. And this is why Saturn El, the bull god, his symbol is the symbol of the cross and of time. So you see, this is why they have you hold up the cross when you're facing a demon or the devil, because you're letting them know that you're part of the same symbolism, the same system. You're holding up the symbol of the bull, which is the bull god El, Saturn El. So the 4 seasons is the symbol of the cross, the symbol of the zodiac, and that's why Saturn the god is Satan the devil. They are both the same exact thing. So you see, this is why we have the dualistic principle of heaven and hell. And this is exactly why you will find the bull in both heaven and in hell. You see, the bull of heaven is the bull of the universe, the galaxy, which is why we have the Milky Way. And this is why you'll find the devil, or the Baal, the bull, in hell. And this is why we have Ezekiel's vision of the 4 creatures, and one of them, of course, is the bull, because the 4 creatures represent the cross of the zodiac wheel. And this is exactly why John, who wrote the book of Revelations, or the end of the world, which is just the end of the season, sees the bull. And this is why the Illuminati worship the fertility of the bull, or the bull penis, which is why they have the symbol of the obelisk, which is the symbol of the fertility of the bull. And now you know why they have the bull at Wall Street. So now you know why they have Occupy Wall Street. You see, this is pure bullshit. They are the ones behind the movement, behind the screen. You see, this is why they have the symbol of their symbol, which is the whore that rides the bull, exactly like the Bible. And that's why Europe is named after Europa, the Phoenician goddess, or the whore that rides the bull. So this is why the Bible, or the 2 pair of bulls, has what's known as the parables, which represents something else. It's a fake mask on top of the truth. This is why we have a paradox, or a pair of oxes, a parables. And this is exactly why we have what's known as a parallel, or a pair of L's. It is a pair, a couple, a couple, a couple. And this is why we have a paradigm. You see, a paradigm represents a dualistic nature of as above, so below, 2 worlds within 1 world. Which is why we have the normal world and then the abnormal world, which we know as paradise, which is a pair, or 2 worlds within 1 world, a paradise, which is why we have a pair of dice. And this dualistic principle of nature gives us paranormal. We have the pair, or the abnormal, and the normal. This is why the unknown world that's parallel to our world is paranormal. So you see, in the real world, there is no such thing as paranormal activity, like the movie The Devil Inside. It is all fake 100%. The only thing that they're telling you that is real was perhaps the actual phone call. So now they can say that it's based on truth because of the phone call was real and true. But that doesn't mean that the spirits or the demon possessed anyone at all. It's all fake 100%, but they want you to believe in it. Because they want you to believe the lie. You see, they are the two-faced liars, the tricksters. You see, truth to the fool is lies to the wise. So you see, things are 100% real and true, or 100% fake and lies. So you see, they are controlling your perception of what you think and assume truth and lies are. This is exactly why they are mixing the truth and lies together as one. So you perceive it as one. So you see, when you inspect their truth, it's actually made of lies. So you see, this is why the tricksters in Hollywood are trying to trick you with their magic, which comes from the wood of the holly. This is why they try to get our children to believe in magic, believe the lie. You see, they want us to believe in what they believe in, which is the dualistic principle of nature, the summer and the winter, the holly king versus the oak king, or the day and the night, the black and the white. So you see, this is why films like Paranormal Activity and The Devil Inside is brought to you by none other than Paramount. So why do you think that they released the film The Devil Inside on January 6th? You see, the very day of January 6th is the Eastern Christianity New Year, the Epiphany of the Son of God. So you see, we're talking about the bi-cycle, the cycle of the two seasons, going from winter to summer, or from the old year to the new year. And this is exactly why January is named after Janus, and Janus is the two-headed god of beginnings and endings. So you see, it's going from the old to the new, or the old month to the new month. And this is why the very word year comes from the word Yah, which is the moon, which gives us our month. So you see, the moon goes from the old to the new as well. It's dios, dualistic, from black to white, which is why the new year is always founded by the very essence of the new moon. So you see, this is why we have the dualistic nature of the Bible. And this is exactly why the God of the Bible is known as Yah, which is the moon. So we have Yahweh, the bull god that is found on Mount Sinai, or the mountain of the moon. So you see, the Bos is the bull god, the ox, which is why the letter A in the Hebrew alphabet is the Aleph, which is the bull god, the ox, which is why the symbol of the Aleph, or the A, is the symbol of the Illuminati. So you see, the ox is the Bos, which is the boss, and that's why the Bos gives us our Bible, which was written in Byblos, and Byblos is from the city which was known as El Jabal, or Jabal. And that's why Mount Sinai is known as Jabal Musa, where Moses was. You see, this is why Gabriel, or Jabriel, is the moon as well. And this is why Mount Sinai, or the mountain of the moon, has the bull carved into it. It is Jabal Musa, the bull horns of the moon god. So that's why the Bible's always talking about sin, because it's the moon god. And that's why they also talk about Yahweh, which again is the moon god, Yah. So now you know why Jesus shows you the symbol of the Y, because the J is the Y. It's not Jesus, it's actually Jesus, or Yah, the moon god. So that's why they tell you that monotheism is the one God, because monotheistic means the mono, which is one, which is the moon, exactly like Moon's Day, the first day of the week. And that's exactly why Monday is always a holiday or a holy day. So you see, the truth is that Janus, the Dios, is actually Yah, the Janus, which is the same etymology as Jesus, or Yazus. So you see, Jesus is the jester, the character figure of the annual year, which is why the buffoon of the Baphomet shows you as above, so below. It's talking about the annual cycle of the year, like January or Jesus. He is the jester, which is why he will always be shown in dualistic nature of red and white, black and white, or red and blue. So now you know why Jesus the jester holds his cane or his crook, exactly like the jester. So like I said, the jester or the jack is the character of the season or of time, which is why we have yesterday, which is actually the jester day. So you'll notice that the jester is always in red and blue, which is day and night, or the moon and the sun. It's the same story with the jester Jack, or Yaakov and Esau, the sun and the moon, the two seasons that struggle back and forth. It has absolutely nothing to do with black and white humans at all. So the winter follows the summer. It supplements the summertime and takes over. This is why Jacob or Yaakov holds the heel of Esau. He follows him, he supplements him and replaces him. Thus Yaakov is the Jack of the year. He is the jester, the Jesus, the Jack. So there is no paranormal, it's just the bicycle of the seasons. You see, this is why we have the bicycle of the playing cards of red and blue that represent the 52 weeks in a year. And that's exactly why the playing cards of the bicycle have the cycle of winter and summer, which represent the season. And that's why they have the Joker or the Jester, which is the Jack. So that's why the elites or the elite worship the buffoon character, which is the trickster. He is the Jack or the Jester, which is the buffoon or the Baphomet. That's why the Baphomet is the one that they worship. He shows you as above, so below. He is the trickster figure. So like I said, in the real world, there is no such thing as evilness or a devil or Satan. It is a character of nature. There is no devil or evil force anywhere. There's no monsters, there's no demons. And if you believe in this theology, if you believe in these things, the only reason you believe in them is because you have created them in your mind. They were placed there for you. You did not invent them on your own or think of them or see them one night under your bed or in the closet or outside anywhere. You never ever saw a demon or a monster ever. Not Satan, not the devil. There is no such thing. These things were placed in your mind for you to create and believe in, because no one outside of this religious theology has ever believed in such a thing. No one outside of these religions have ever been possessed by a demon. They are possessed by the demon because they believe in it, so they created it. But it is not real at all. So do not let them control your mind. Don't let them con and fool you and believe, because it's all just a lie. So believe me, a conspiracy is a spiral of lies, and the spiral of truth is a truthiracy.